Today we are going to discuss intramolecular cannizzaro reactions of aldehyde and ketones. So once you understand, please like, share, and subscribe the channel. So let's start that intramolecular cannizzaro reactions. Okay. So intramolecular cannizzaro reactions. Intramolecular cannizzaro reactions. So what is this intramolecular cannizzaro reactions? Intramolecular means what? Within the same compound, cannizzaro reaction will happen. That is the intramolecular cannizzaro reactions. So cannizzaro, whenever we talk about cannizzaro, it means lack of alpha hydrogen atom. That is the cannizzaro reactions. Intramolecular means within same compound. Let's understand through the example. See here. I take here one example, glyoxal. See, glyoxal CHO. CHO is the glyoxal. So glyoxal, this is name. First I write glyoxal. So glyoxal, when react with the conc NaOH, what will happen? Any one part will be oxidized, other part will be reduced. Okay. So one form will be, suppose this form is going to be the oxidized, that will be the COO negative, and second part will be the CH2OH. So here, this part is going to be the oxidized part, oxidized form. Here the part is reduced form. This is what? This is the reduced form, correct? So in intramolecular cannizzaro reactions, what happens? Half part is oxidized, and second half part will be reduced form, correct? So one half part will be oxidized and second half will be reduced form. Okay. Now if I ask you what would be the rate of reaction according to chemical kinetics, what would be the answer? Student, let's understand the first mechanism. Through mechanism, I hope you will understand what would be the order of reaction. So let's start through the first understand the mechanisms, how it can be happen. See here, CHO, H, C double bond O, C double bond OH. I can write in this way glyoxal. So here is that NaOH conc NaOH plus and minus. Listen, this part will come here, and then what would be happen? Here is H, C double bond O, C O negative, H, OH will be formed. Now the hydride will transfer to the second carbonyl groups, and as a result, that lone pair will come here, and now H, C, O negative, here is the H, C double bond O, OH will form. Now acid-base reaction will start here, acid-base, and the protons will transfer here, and then H, C, OH, H, C double bond O, O negative. Now you have a sodium. So sodium you have taken here. So now we have a sodium. So when sodium will take here, then what will happen? There will be the H, C, OH, H, C double bond O, O, Na will form, right? Now in this case, how many reactant and how many nucleophile involved? Just to think about it. Only one compound of the glyoxal is involved and only one nucleophile is involved. So can we say that the intramolecular cannizzaro reactions rate is directly proportional to HC, here is CHO and 1 moles of OH. So 1 and 1, what would be the order strength? Order is 2. So intramolecular cannizzaro reaction order is always 2. Okay. Just in one more example, see here. Is that benzene and C double bond O, C double bond OH. Okay, this part is ketonic part and this part is the aldehydic part. So what happened when we'll take the conc NaOH? So obviously that part will be the oxidized part and ketone will be reduced part. So what will happen here is that CH OH C double bond O negative. That is the product of when we'll take this substance. Okay, so now I give you the one question, students, which is asked in the 2003 JEE Advanced. That's very easy questions. Once you understand the whole concept, you can tell me the what will be the answer. See, 2003 JEE Advanced questions. Advanced question over there. What? I'm not giving you the options of this questions. Just you tell me what would be the product. Here is that reactant CHO and CHO, right? And one more, here is the CHO and CHO. Okay, so when we'll take the conquer NaOH, students, what do you think? Here is the one part will be as this part will be reduced. Here will be any one part is reduced, that part will be what? Oxidized. So what things will be happen? The product would be, and the conc NaOH and we take here 100 degree Celsius, and second we'll take here H plus and water. So if this part is going to be the oxidized, here is the COO Na, or simply because H is also given, so write here H, right? Because after the oxide, see, after the oxide, what happened? We take the sodium and the sodium attach here, and the compound is formed CH, OH, C double bond O, ONA. But if you have a HCl, then what happened? NaCl will remove and H will attach. Okay. So if you have H is given, it means first oxide attacked with the sodium, and the sodium, then the HCl will. This HCl will means here the H will form. Here the H will come, right? So the ultimately product of this reaction is, here is the benzene CHOH COOH. Okay. So if you have HCl is given, then this product is formed. If HCl is not given, then simply you write the sodium. Okay. Even though if you write here, that is also correct. So now here is CHO. So COH will form, and here is the CH2. One part will be oxidized, second part will be the reduced form. Here will be the reduced form CH2OH. That second part will be the oxidized part. Okay. So this is the product of this questions of one which is asked in the JEE Advanced. Now one more things I give you one example. Student, can you tell me whether this reaction will involve in the intramolecular cannizzaro reaction or not? Just to think about it. Here is that CH3, okay, and here is CH3, C double bond O, C double bond OH. Can you tell me this whole product reactant will involve in the intramolecular cannizzaro reaction or not? Conc NaOH will take. Students, despite being not contains any alpha hydrogens, there are two carbonyl group here, because as you know, for intramolecular cannizzaro reactions, dialdehydes should be either the aldehyde or ketone or the two aldehydes. So here is the dicarbonyl compound is there. So this is the ideal surface for intramolecular cannizzaro reactions. But why it will not involve in the intramolecular cannizzaro reactions? Just understand through the mechanism. Students, when we take the OH, because OH is there, so OH will attack here, that will turn here in that direction. So now CH3, and there is that, and what happened? C double bond O, C O negative, H and OH. Okay. If you think the hydride would transfer to this carbon, if you think about it, why hydride is not transfer here? Suppose if I transfer the hydride to this carbonyl, then see what would be the product will be formed. Then CH3, and C O negative, right? H and C, because one hydride will transfer means will come back like that. So it would be the tetrahedral. This is a tetrahedral. So too much crowding is there. So therefore, it will not happen that the hydride will not transfer, because the crowding area is there, because too much crowded area is there. So there are so many factor strengths, despite being not having alpha hydrogens not undergoes that's not a necessity that involved in the intramolecular cannizzaro reaction or involved in the intermolecular cannizzaro reaction. That's not too much necessary. It's totally dependent on the what the condition of the reaction, whether the clotting is there, and how the living group is stable or not. So there are so many factors on the intramolecular or intermolecular reactions depends on, not only simply alpha hydrogens. Even though there are few questions which I will teach you later, that compounds contains alpha hydrogen will despite involved in the cannizzaro reaction. There are few example instances. Okay, so I hope you understood here. This is the intramolecular cannizzaro reaction strengths. Thank you. Have a nice day.